very pleasant good evening, everybody, from the Tex M. Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School in St. Albans, West Virginia. It is the West Virginia Quad A Region 3 first night of boys playoffs here, the regionals, right here on Video Productions. Hi, everybody. Brian Noss along with you, and it's going to be a good ball game tonight. St. Albans, we've got Red Dragons and Red Devils in the house. The Oak Hill Red Devils under Andy Keys come into St. Albans tonight. They made that drive up the turnpike from down in Raleigh County in Oak Hill, West Virginia. They come in at 8-3 tonight. 8-13 tonight. They have dropped 4 straight. The last win for this ball club was on February the 22nd against Independence. Earlier this year, Oak Hill came in here to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium and lost to St. Albans 57-54. What's even more telling is that Oak Hill has not won a road game all year. They are 0-7 on the road, and so they will definitely have their work cut out for them tonight against Brian England's St. Albans Red Dragons. Red Dragons come in at even 500. They are 11-11 in this Region 3, Section 4A. As a team, they shoot 43% from the field. Free throws are 55%. Three-point land, they are at 29%. They average 60 points a game, and St. Albans averages about 15 turnovers a game. They'll go with their regular 5 tonight. It'll be Zay Hall, Deuce McLean, Ty Paulin, Brogan Sams, and Curtis Parks will be getting the start tonight. Zay Hall, the 5'8 junior, averages 12.9 points per game. One of the seniors, Deuce McLean, he averages 4 points a game. Ty Paulin, big man, 6'6 senior, averaging 12.1. Brogan Sams, the everything guy on this ball club, he's only a sophomore, but he averages 21.5 points a game. And one of the reasons why George Washington head coach Rick Green and his staff are in the building tonight. They'll be scouting Brogan Sams should St. Albans win this ball game and figure out how to stop him on Tuesday night. George Washington, the number 1 seed. We'll go over those brackets in a second. And Curtis Parks rounds out the starting 5, 2.8 points per game, and he is a 6'7 senior. I mentioned the brackets in Region 3. Games all over the state tonight. We'll touch them briefly. But here in St. Albans, of course, Oak Hill. St. Albans ranked 4th, Oak Hill 5th. Beckley Woodrow Wilson playing host tonight in Beckley against Riverside. So it's 3 against 6. Winners tonight will advance to Tuesday. The winner of this game will play the number 1 seed, George Washington Patriots, and then the winner of Beckley, Woodrow Wilson, and Riverside will come to Charleston to take on South Charleston. On the other side of the bracket, Region 1 features University, John Marshall, Morgantown, Preston, Buchanan, Upshur, and Wheeling Park. Tonight, Preston and Wheeling Park go at it, and Buchanan, Upshur, and John Marshall go at it. Number 1 and 2 seeds get the bye. Number 1 seed, Morgantown. In that region, number 2 seed University in that region. Over in Region 2, Martinsburg, Jefferson, Hedgesville, Musselman, Spring Mills, and Washington. Games tonight, Hedgesville 4 and Jefferson 5. Washington 3, Musselman 6. The winners there will advance to Tuesday to take on number 1 Spring Mills and number 2 Martinsburg. And that last region, Region 4, it houses Cabell Midland, Capital, Huntington, Hurricane, Parkersburg, Parkersburg South, and Spring Valley. So tonight, Cabell Midland is playing host to the Big Reds at Parkersburg. Parkersburg South playing host to Capital. And Huntington is hosting the Hurricane Redskins. Winners will go on Tuesday. The winner of Cabell Midland Parkersburg will take on number 1 Spring Valley on Tuesday. Parkersburg South Capital winner will take on the Huntington Hurricane winner. The winners of those games will qualify for Charleston. We'll take a quick break and come back. We'll go over the starting lineups for both ball clubs and get ready to bring it to you. It is game one in the Quad A Region 3 basketball postseason right here on Video Productions and NFHS. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Are you ready to make a difference? ResCare Community Living is looking for caregivers to provide compassionate, quality care to support individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Enjoy flexible schedules, comprehensive benefits, career advancement opportunities, daily pay options, and more. Text BEST LIFE to 97211 and start your career in caring.
There's a place where innovation becomes transformation, where you'll find that education is not just about learning, but about being excited to learn. A place to feel at home. Pursue dreams and prepare for careers. Build lifelong friendships. And a place where you'll be encouraged and mentored along your journey. Discover your future. Get ready to soar. The University of Charleston.
We have the skill set internally to take almost any project from a concept all the way through to completion. We don't manufacture widgets. We do things that make a huge impact to society, so we take what we do very, very seriously. There's a great sense of satisfaction and accomplishment that you really contributed to society, really did your part to make where you are from a better place than it was before you came there.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Mosier Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Welcome back to the Tex Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. A little bit of time left on the clock before the game starts here. They do things a lot differently when it comes to playoffs. There's no DJs, no pomp and circumstance and all that kind of stuff. They try to keep everything kind of low key, which, I have an opinion on. If anybody's interested, probably not. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But we'll take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with starting lineups right after this on Video Productions coverage of Region 4A, Region 3 playoff basketball in the state of West Virginia.
This is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Leading the efforts to build a stronger West Virginia, the High Technology Foundation has a proven plan to strengthen and diversify our state's economy. The I-79 Technology Park's high-capacity infrastructure continues to attract advanced federal operations that are driving economic growth. This keeps our young, educated residents in the state and brings West Virginians home. The High Technology Foundation, building a stronger West Virginia. Learn more today at WVHTF.org.
Performance Chevrolet wants to get you in a new ride for 2025.
So bring in anything you can push, pull, or drag, and we guarantee $1,000 trade.
Now's the time to buy, with falling rates and no payment till spring.
Check out our great rebates and easy-to-use online finance application process.
Let service get your ride ready for the new year and the tough winter months ahead.
Drive into 2025 with Performance Chevrolet.
If you just got $1,000 for a yard ornament, you've been to truck country.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
All right, your starting lineup for St. Albans. Little change there. Number 2, Zay Hall, the 5A junior. Number 3, Deuce McLean. 4, Ty Paulin. 5, Xavion Clare and Brogan Sams. Number 11, Curtis Parks not getting the start tonight. So it's Hall, McLean, Paulin, Clare, and Sams. For Oak Hill, Armani Hicks. Number 1, number 10, Levi Kiska. Number 11, Cole Nelson. Number 21, Brett Conley. And 34, Tom Jones. And here we go. St. Albans controls the tip, and we are underway. Zay Hall with it to Sams, left side. Out top, Clare for 3. Xavion Clare hits it. And he gets the first 3 points of the ball game. Back the other way, Clare with the stuff. Sams with the save to Hall. Back to Brogan Sams. Inside dish, nice cut. And the pass got away from Deuce McLean. Back the other way, here comes Oak Hill. Out top with it is Armani Hicks. Left side all the way around to Tom Jones. Left foul line extended is Jones. Out top to Kiska. 3-point shot up and no good for Brett Conley. Back the other way. Here come the Red Dragons. Red Dragons and Red Devils here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium tonight. Clare at the foul line. Over to Brogan Sams. Now he'll dribble out top. Inside to Clare. 12-footer. Good. Xavion Clare, 5. Oak Hill, nothing. Hicks will bring it up. Hall on him. Over to Jones. Now to Kitska, back to Jones. He'll take the shot, no good. Out of bounds, ball to St. Albans. Zay Hall brings it up across the midcourt. Over to Ty Paulin. Back to Hall. Good ball movement by the Red Dragons. Now Zay will back it out, reset the offense. Brogan Sams with it. Just working the ball around, trying to find a shot. Good patience by the Red Dragons. Now Sams, left hand, pulls up inside the three-point arc, no good. And our first whistle of the ball game, it's going to be a foul against Oak Hill. And they're going to call it on 21, Brett Conley. That's his first and the team's first. McLean with it. Right foul line extended, out top to Sams. Now left side corner to Zay Hall. It's Hall for 3. Yes! 8-0, St. Albans. Armani Hicks brings it up. Klitschko with it, over to Jones. Jones from the corner. Shot is short. Zay Hall goes high for the rebound. Here come the Red Dragons. Back the other way. Hall inside. Paulin kicks it. McLean short. This place would have went nuts had he made that. Armani Hicks to Jones, left side. Out top now to Brett Conley. To Kiska. All the way in the corner. Shot no good by Cole Nelson. First time he's touched the ball in the game. Nearly half the quarter gone. 4:19 to go. Clock is running. Brogan Sams with it. Over to McLean. Between the circles, he'll set the offense now to Zay Hall. Paulin in the corner, and he can't handle it. Paulin taps his chest. He said, "It's on me, my fault." Turnover for St. Albans, and it'll be Oak Hill basketball. Hicks inside, can't handle it. Zay Hall with the steal. Now McLean for three. Too strong, back the other way. Levi Kiska with the rebound. Kiska, long pass to Cole Nelson. Nice job by Oak Hill getting up the floor, and Conley puts them on the board for the first time tonight. It's 8-2. Hall patiently bringing it up and knocked out of bounds by Kiska. It'll be St. Albans basketball. Brogan Sams will inbound in front of the Oak Hill visitor section. Sams, his first shot of the game, no good. Rebound by Kiska. He goes coast to coast, back the other way, off the glass, no good. Sams with the rebound. Here comes Brogan. Brogan tries to get it to Zay Hall. Hall stops from 10, no good. Rebounds Oak Hill. Back the other way, here comes Kiska. Tied up with Zay Hall, and it will be a jump ball, I believe. No, they're going to call a foul. That's Zay Hall, his first. Team's first. And you did see Zay Hall tie him up right there. Good call by the official. Levi Kiska, 6'2 senior, inbounds to Armani Hicks. Loose ball back the other way. Long pass to Zay Hall. He'll go to the hole. Left-hand score. And I don't know if you've heard this or not. My phone is blowing up right now as Jones gets a bucket on the other end. Former West Virginia quarterback Geno Smith has been traded from the Seattle Seahawks to the Las Vegas Raiders, rather, where he will be reunited with his former coach in Seattle, Pete Carroll. That has just been released. It's breaking news. Geno Smith, former West Virginia quarterback, is now a Las Vegas Raider. Here in St. Albans, Red Dragons 10, Red Devils 4. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Ty Paulin, and it'll be Oak Hill basketball. Holden Young checks into the ball game. Young wears number 30, 6'1", junior. Giving Paulin a rest. Three-pointer is up and good for Conley. And Conley has 5. 3-point ball game. Oak Hill trying to make a dent into that. It was an 8-0 run to start the game. And since then, it's been a 7-2 run for the Red Devils. Young working baseline, dishes to Sams. Yeah, Brogan Sams for 3. Give the assist to Holden Young. .35 to go in the first quarter. Kiska out top. Over to Armani Hicks. Now back to Jones. Jones working against Young. And Young's going to get him with the body. And that's Holden's first. You see right there, Tom Jones had the step on Holden, and Holden had to get him with the body to slow him down. Head fake shot, no good by Kiska. Rebound St. Albans. 10 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter. Sams loses it. They won't get a shot off. Well, they did, but it's not going to count. At the end of one, a little bit of a flurry by Oak Hill, and it's 13-7 in favor of St. Albans. Stay with us. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on Video Productions.
I'm Chris Braley, owner of Braley Care Homes. What separates Braley Care Homes apart is that we focus on home. Home is where they want to be, and home is what we give them. We are licensed for 16 residents, which allows us to provide individual attention to those that need it. We prepare home-cooked meals in our country kitchen so they can have a sensory experience of that process. When I have a family member come to me and say, gosh, they seem to be so much calmer, or they're talking so much more, that means everything to me.
Braley Care Homes, where caring is our business.
It was an 8-0 run to start the ball game for St. Albans, but Oak Hill has battled back, scoring 7 points, and it is now 13-7 in favor of the Red Dragons. Zay Hall with 5 in that first quarter, Brogan Sams with 3, and Xavion Clare with 5 for St. Albans, and Conley and Jones doing the scoring for Oak Hill. Brett Conley with 5 and Tom Jones with 2. And you have no idea how bad I want to do a joke about it's not unusual. Hicks with it between the circles as we start the second quarter. Loose ball back over to the Red Dragons. Sams has it. Down in the corner to Hall. Paulin outside. Sams wants a 3. He's got a 3. Brogan Sams leads this ball club's 20.5 points per game average. 21.5 per game average. And a traveling violation from Brett Conley. And then we'll send the ball back over to the Red Dragons. McLean and Hall bring it up across the timeline. Now to Deuce, right side. Holden Young, Sams, another 3. In and out, yeah! 9 points for Brogan Sams, 19-7. 6-0 run to start the second quarter here for the Red Dragons. Tom Jones out top. And a long 3 is up and good. Great shot there by Conley. Brett Conley, the 6'4 junior, has got 8 points. He's got 8 of the 10 for Oak Hill. Sams goes inside, goes hard to the hole. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Holden Young, that's his second. And I'm not sure, I missed that. Josh, I hate to do this to you. If we can see that again, that would be really helpful. Watch 30, Holden Young. Yeah, he sets that moving pick. That's it. That's what they called. He set the moving pick on Cole Nelson. And a 5-second violation against Kiska. Nice job there from Brogan Sams on the defense. And I think Brian England was upset. He thought they were going to call Sams for the charge. But when he got the fact that it was Holden Young, it was explained to him it was Holden Young away from the ball. Brian kind of calmed down a little bit. Inside pass to Paulin. Fade away. Yeah. Ty Paulin with his first bucket of the night. 21-10, 11-point lead now for St. Albans. And now Sam's is going to get called for the reach-in. Second team foul in this second quarter. Carter Richardson wearing number 0, 6'4" senior, just checked into the ball game for Oak Hill. Nice inside pass to Richardson. He kicks it back out. 3 from the corner is good by Cole Nelson. 21-13, and the Red Dragons are letting the Red Devils hang around a little bit. Sams for 3, and he's fouled. Shot was no good. The foul on Cole Nelson. That's his first. Watch it here. You're going to see Sams come across the top. He goes up, and yeah, he was bumped in the act of shooting by Nelson. Sams' first one up is no good. Brogan on the year, 76% from the line. It's the first free throw we've had tonight, by the way. Red Dragons, 55% of it as a team. Of course, Brogan gets 3 here. And he got 1 out of 3. Nice steal back the other way from Brogan Sams. He's going to go coast to coast. Nice dish to Zay Hall, and Hall wasn't ready for it. It did go out of bounds off of Oak Hill. But the unselfish Brogan Sams, Zay Hall could not handle the pass. Claire takes the shot, no good. Back the other way. Here comes Oak Hill. Kiska with it. Down in the corner to Conley. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Zay Hall. Hall's having a nice night on the board so far. Deuce. Top of the circle. Cutting Paulin. Inside. And they're going to call a jump ball, and it will stay St. Albans basketball. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the first half. St. Albans leads it by 9, 22-13. Sams cross court to Zay Hall. Now to Sams in the corner. Brogan for 3. That's his 4th 3. He's got 12 points. 13 points, rather. Long 3, no good from Brett Conley. Hall with another rebound. Zay Hall dishes inside to Claire. Out to Paulin. Now it'll slow down a little bit. Xavion inside to Ty Paulin. Long 3 from Zay Hall. Paulin fights for the rebound. And it's going to go off of Oak Hill. Tom Jones checks back into the ball game. He'll replace Carter Richardson. Paulin sits down. Holden Young comes back for Brian England. McLean dishes to Brogan Sams. Out top to Deuce. They'll reset. Zay Hall, right foul line extended. Again, playing catch on the perimeter, looking for that shot. They're not in any hurry, and they don't have to be. They're up 12. Brogan for three. Andy Keys has seen enough. And you wonder why GW's in the house scouting tonight? This is why. Number 11 right here. Money. 5 threes in the first half for Brogan Sams. We'll take a quick break. We're coming back right after this.
That you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
28-13 is our score. 2:42 to go in the first half. Brian Nost on video productions and NFHS coverage of West Virginia Quad A Region 3 playoff basketball on this Friday night, March 7th. Glad you're along with us. Man, it's been the Brogan Sams show so far. He's got 16 points and 5 threes. Kid has been on fire. And Oak Hill so far has not had an answer. Andy Keys just called a timeout, and we'll see what he came up with. Right now, the Red Devils have the basketball. Antoine Hicks has just checked in. He wears number 3 for Oak Hill. And he puts it up, going to be short. Rebound, Xavion Clare. Zay Hall will bring it up. Hall, the 5'8 junior, to McLean. Back to Hall. Zay inside, left hand, no good. Rebound underneath is going to be taken by Oak Hill. Shot from the corner from Nelson is short. Xavion Clare with the rebound, and the Oak Hill fans are pleading with their ball club to come up with some rebounds. Sams with the miss. Holden Young fights for the rebound, can't get it. Tom Jones has it and brings it up. Antoine Hicks goes inside. Nice little scoop and score from Hicks. His first bucket of the night. Seeing action for the first time. 28-15 our score. It's a 13-point lead. Holden Young from the foul line. Holden with his first 2 points of the game. Steal from St. Albans. Inside of a minute. Clare, Hall. Out top to Deuce McLean. Fast-paced first half. Again, St. Albans just taking their time. Give and go. 3. Zay Hall. And Sams and Hall work that to perfection. And an offensive foul against Oak Hill. They're going to call that on 21, Brett Conley. He kind of lowered the shoulder a little bit. So 22 seconds left and a big 18-point lead for the home team. And a timeout on the floor. Taken by, I believe, Oak Hill. And we'll keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. I'm not really sure who called that timeout. Official told me that it was on St. Albans. Brian England called it. So obviously going to call that timeout to use these last 22 seconds to figure out a play to come up and try to put some more points on the board. They've had an exceptional first half, 33-15, and it's been Brogan Sams leading the way. He's got 16 points. Zay Hall with 8. Paulin with 2. Claire with 5. And Holden Young with a couple. McLean will inbound right in front of us here on the broadcast location. Deuce into Zay Hall, and the clock starts. So Brian England just called that one play, and it's time to put it into motion. Right, here we go. Pressure defense on Sams. Nice job there by Cole Nelson. Sams, 2 seconds. They're not going to get it off. Great defense there by Oak Hill. As Sams hit the floor pretty hard, he's going to be helped up by McLean. And at the end of 16 minutes, our score, St. Albans 33, Oak Hill 15. We'll take a break and come back and break down the first half for you right here on Video Productions coverage of West Virginia Quad A Region 3 playoff basketball. Stay with us.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death among peoples aged 15 to 19. 2007 marks the beginning of a rise in both suicide and suicide attempts, and 80% of suicides had previous warning signs. Within your 7 hours at the school, over 1,000 suicide attempts will take place, with about 40 of them successful. Those numbers correlate to about 3,700 attempts and 130 suicides per day.
Your morning routine is 4 lost lives. Your lunch is 2 to 3 lost lives. Your football practice is 14 deaths. Your band practice is 8 to 10 losses. Your 4-hour gaming session is 18 to 20 deaths. Your 8 hours sleep is 44 deaths. In just over 10 minutes, someone loses their life to suicide. Suicide is preventable. Know the signs.
If you know someone contemplating suicide, tell a trusted staff member or adult privately. Everyone deserves a full life. This message was brought to you by the students of St. Albans High School.
Welcome back to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Noss. Our first half scored 33-15 in favor of the St. Albans Red Dragons, and it has been all St. Albans and all Brogan Sams. St. Albans got out to a 8-0 lead, and then Oak Hill started to crawl their way back into it a little bit. But after that, it was Brogan Sams, and the fast pace of St. Albans and the fact that they just completely took over. They shot well, they defended well, and that's what's gotten them a 15 or an 18-point lead here in this first half. Let's take a look at the points in the first half. First of all, for Oak Hill, and they are led by number 21, Brett Conley, and Conley has 8 points in the ball game. Number 11, Cole Nelson with 3 in the ball game, and also Tom Jones has 2, and number 3, Antoine Hicks, has 2 as well. For St. Albans, the Red Dragons are led by Brogan Sams. He has 5 3-pointers in the first half and 1 free throw, giving him 16 points. Zay Hall with 8, Ty Paulin with 2, Holden Young with a pair, and Xavion Clare had a good first half as well. He has 5 points. So 33-15 is our score. It's been all Red Dragons here in the first 16 minutes, and we'll take a break and come back and figure out how the second half's going to go. You're watching Quad A Region 3 playoff basketball in the state of West Virginia on Video Productions. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
I know that you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker Shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death among pupils aged 15 to 19. 2007 marks the beginning of a rise in both suicide and suicide attempts, and 80% of suicides had previous warning signs. Within your 7 hours at the school, over 1,000 suicide attempts will take place, with about 40 of them successful. Those numbers correlate to about 3,700 attempts and 130 suicides per day.
Your morning routine is 4 lost lives. Your lunch is 2 to 3 lost lives. Your football practice is 14 deaths. Your band practice is 8 to 10 losses. Your 4-hour gaming session is 18 to 20 deaths. Your 8 hours sleep is 44 deaths. In just over 10 minutes, someone loses their life to suicide. Suicide is preventable. Know the signs.
If you know someone contemplating suicide, tell a trusted staff member or adult privately. Everyone deserves a full life. This message was brought to you by the students of St. Albans High School.
Welcome back to St. Albans High School, Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans. I'm Brian Austin, Video Productions coverage of Quad A Region 3 West Virginia State playoff basketball here. The boys division, the winner here tonight is going to go on to take on George Washington, the number 1 seed. And as I mentioned earlier, Coach Rick Green and his staff already in the house scouting the winner of this ball game. That game will be Tuesday night, 7 o'clock at GW. And the way St. Albans is playing right now, I like what I'm seeing so far, to be honest with you, because They're hustling, they're going after loose balls, and they're shooting the lights out. Brogan Sam's especially with 16 points here in the first half, 5 3-pointers, and he's shot lights out. We've got about a minute to go before the second half. We'll take one last break, and we'll come back and bring it to you. You're watching Quad A, Region 3, West Virginia State playoff basketball right here on Video Productions. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Getting ready to start the second half here from St. Albans High School. If you're just joining us, you've missed a good first half. If you're a St. Albans basketball fan, if you're an Oak Hill fan, you're frustrated. They are on a 4-game losing streak, and they've got a lot of work to do to make sure that they don't make it 5 as they trail it by 18, 33-15. 21, Brett Conley will inbound right in front of us here. He will get it into Armani Hicks, and we are back to live action. Here we go. 2 quarters left in one of these teams' season. Conley out top with it to Kiska. Levi Kiska, left side to Amani Hicks. Tom Jones with it out top. Shot up by Kiska. Nice job following his shot, getting his own rebound, and keeping it alive for Oak Hill. And that's one of the things they're going to have to do. They're going to have to crash the boards and get to those loose balls every opportunity they have. Good defense by the Red Dragons. Zay Hall right there on Hicks. Conley out between the circles. Inside, Jones, left hand, he scores. So that sequence took 1 minute and 5 seconds off the clock, and they got 2 points out of it. And you can see there they're double teaming Sams right off the bat. Inside pass to Claire is good. Tom Jones trying to draw the foul. The official let him play. Nelson with it. And they're going to get Zay Hall on the foul. His second, team's first of the second half of the third quarter. Only one free throw attempt by either team in this ball game, and that was Brogan Sams was fouled on a three-point shot. He was 1 of 3 from the line. Nice scoop from Conley, left hand. And it's 35-19, 16-point game. And you can see they are covering Brogan Sams like a blanket. Zay Hall, way downtown for 3. He's got 11. 19-point Red Dragon lead. Inside, scoop and score. That is Kiska, his first 2 of the ball game. Levi Kiska, the 6'2 senior. Right now, Oak Hill winning the quarter, 6-5, but winning the battle, losing the war right now. 38-21. It's a 17-point game. Inside to Paulin. Yeah. Paulin with 4 in the ball game. 19-point game, 40-21. Hicks inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Zay Hall. Hall follows his pass and gets it off to Brogan Sams, who lays it off the glass. That is hustle right there, folks. And Hall just stole it. He'll go all the way by himself. Hall with 5 in the quarter. He's got 13. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the third. It's a 23-point Red Dragon lead. And any momentum that Oak Hill had coming out of the locker room is gone. Sams with the foul on Nelson. Watch it again right here, the Chick-fil-A replay. Nelson comes out. Oh, well, whatever. I'd like to thank the Academy. Mercy sakes. Mercy sakes. Nelson at the line. He will shoot 3. First time that Oak Hill has been to the line tonight. Nelson, the 5'8" senior, second one up, rattles around and out. Nelson with his version of Meatloaf. 44-23 our score. 21-point ball game. Zay Hall will pop a 3. If you're not going to guard him, he's going to score. I'm telling you, they're so worried about Brogan Sams, they're forgetting about everybody else. Hall already with 8 points in this quarter. Nice job there by Kiska getting his own rebound to Jones. He scores. Jones with 6 in the ball game. 47-25 our score. Talking with Holden Young last night, and he said they had a great week of practice. Speaking of Holden Young, he is off the bench and into the ball game. Number 30. He replaces Ty Paulin. But yeah, I saw Holden last night, and he said they watched film on Monday of the last time they played Oak Hill. And then the rest of the week it's been practice, and it's been a good week of practice. And it showed here tonight. Sams for 3. Going to be short, gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Deuce McLean. 2:30 to go. And Holden Young is going to be fouled. Calling on 34, Tom Jones. Nice pick and roll there by Holden Young. And he gets rewarded by going to the foul line for 2 shots. Holden on the year, he's 50% from the free throw line. Makes the first. He's got 3 in the ball game. Second one is up and good for Holden Young. And they're going to get a foul on Deuce McLean, bodying up on Armani Hicks as he brought the ball up. So it'll be a side out. Brett Conley will inbound. Nice shot there by Levi Kiska. He's got 4, all in this half. It's a 22-point St. Albans lead. Inside to Xavion Clare. Little jumper's no good. Young can't get the rebound. Jones with it, back the other way. Here comes Oak Hill inside. Scoop shot no good by Cole Nelson, but he's fouled. And Nelson is going to be fouled by Brogan Sams. That's his third. Cole Nelson at the line. He'll shoot a couple. He's 1 of 3, or 2 of 3 tonight. Paulin back into the ball game. He'll replace Brogan Sams, who goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Good move here by Brian England. Not only getting him a rest, but keeping him out of foul trouble. A whole quarter and 1:37 left to play. Cole Nelson makes them both. 20-point game with $1:30 to go here in this third quarter. Brian Nost, Josh Bowman, Luke Bowman and company from Video Productions and NFHS TV bringing you West Virginia Quad A Region 3 playoff basketball. Winner here goes on Tuesday night to face the number 1 seed George Washington Patriots over on the Hill. And the winner of that game will go to Charleston for the state tournament. Paulin inside, and he's going to be fouled. 2 shots coming up, and it's going to go against number 10, Levi Kiska. His first. Paulin at the line for St. Albans, 56.5% on the year from the line, misses the first. Carter Richardson back into the ball game for Andy Keys. Brett Conley to the bench with 2 fouls and 10 points. Paulin 1 for 2. .21 ball game and a steal. Zay Hall is going to go all by himself. Is he going to throw it down? No. Off the glass and he scores. Hall has had a great game defensively. He got another steal. There he goes again. Zay Hall has had a phenomenal game on the boards, playing defense. He's about to get his 3rd straight bucket here in a second. You watch. He might share the love here. 12 seconds to go. Inside 10. Nope, he's going to take it himself. And it goes down, and he's fouled. Antoine Hicks picks it up, draws. Tried to draw the charge. The official wasn't buying it. And Zay Hall has scored the last 6 in a row. You know, Brogan Sams had 16 points in the first half and was running away with player of the game. And Zay Hall says, hang on a second, hold my Diet Coke. Levi Kiska had some words to say for one of the officials as he lost the ball. He said, he keeps grabbing me. The official told him to calm down. Hall at the buzzer. At the end of 3, it's 56-29, a 27-point lead for St. Albans. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right after this. Stay with us.
That you've heard the name Shuckers. Shuckers has been at 70 Old Main Street, St. Albans for more than a decade. Really, serving up such great food like Shucker shrooms, jerk shrimp, juicy steaks, seafood, wings, stuffed shells, scallops, thin crust pizzas. There's something here for every taste bud in your house. Come hang out in the cozy bar area or bring your crew in and stretch out in the dining room for a memorable evening. Shuckers is more than seafood, it's your food. Open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll see you at Shuckers.
I'm half tempted to have Josh Bowman replay that. Did you see the food in that Shuckers commercial? I mean, that looked really good. I might need to go there sometime. I mean, isn't that the whole idea behind a commercial, is to entice the viewing public to take advantage of the wares of the sponsor? Yep, when it's a when it's a game like this, 27 point, you have to find stuff to talk about. So I choose to talk about food. And it looked like Shuckers had some pretty nice pasta right there. I'm just saying. Zay Hall right in front of me here, going to inbound to Brogan Sams. By the way, Hall had 14 in that quarter. He leads all scorers now with 22. Brogan in the corner to Zay Hall. And Hall in complete command of his game. Nice pass underneath to Sams. He couldn't get the over-the-head layup to go. No-look layup. Nice scoop and score from Cole Nelson. Nelson with 8 in the game now. Inside to Holden Young, out top to Hall, to Brogan, back to Hall for 3. Off the rim, too strong. Rebound, Antoine Hicks to Armani Hicks. That's going to be short from Cole Nelson, right into the hands of Ty Paulin. And Zay Hall will slow it down. Inside, Holden Young. He goes for the layup. Can't get it to go. He short-armed himself. He'll like to have had that one back for sure. Ronald Thomas checked into the ball game now. He's got the basketball. Wears number 12, 6'1 junior. And they're going to get Deuce McClain on the foul. That's his second. Armani Hicks, left hand, no good. Rebound, guess who? Zay Hall. All the way back down the floor to Holden Young. To a trailing Brogan Sams for 3. Why not? Sams with 21. 28-point ball game. 59-31. Coming up on 5:30 to go in the fourth. Inside pass, Armani Hicks. His first bucket of the night. Hall goes baseline, kicks it out to Brogan Sams. Sams, spin move, fade away. Brogan Sams. And he's smiling. putting on a clinic. Hicks tips to Hicks. Paulin rebound. All the way down floor. That's going to be a short pass from McLean. And Antoine Hicks goes inside, takes the runner, and scores. Antoine now with 4 in the ball game. 61-35. 26-point lead for the Red Dragons. Inside pass to Paulin. Paulin goes up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, stick back, scores. And just as we thought we were going to have a fast break here, Zay Hall commits the foul. Brogan Sams, man, he has just been on far. Dragons breathe far, and he's been on it tonight. And so Zay Hall. I mean, Zay Hall is my player of the game so far tonight. I said that as Sam steals it and goes back the other way, left hand, and he's fouled. Ronald Thomas going to commit the foul, and that'll send Brogan Sams to the line. Watch it here. Sams makes the steal. Thomas, the trailer, good hustle getting back up the floor from the 6'1 junior. Brogan Sams now with 24 in the ball game. Brett Conley back. Thomas sits down. Sams makes them both. And the seniors for Oak Hill starting to realize this is it. Cole Nelson on the bench just spent a little bit of quiet time by himself there. With his head down, he knows this is his last game as a senior. Brian England leaving his starters in. Getting them some reps because he knows he's going to have a game against Rick Green and George Washington coming up here on Tuesday night at the Hill. Sams for another 3. And even Brian England's got a smile now. In the words of the immortal Dan Patrick, you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him. I will never take credit for that line, it's Dan's, but man, I'm telling you, Sams and Zay Hall tonight have been phenomenal. Chance Campbell coming into the ball game, and he'll replace Brogan Sams. 28 points for the sophomore tonight. Gabe Robley comes in for Zay Hall. Hall has had himself a ball game. He leaves with 22. And I still stand by Zay Hall as my player of the game. Points don't always matter for player of the game. It's an overall performance. And Zay Hall, 22, and coupled with the defense and the rebounds tonight, he was unbelievable. Holden Young will bring it up. Robley with it to Paulin. Thought about the 3. Now to Campbell. 2 minutes to go. Xavion Clare with it. Robley. Young for 3. Going to be strong. Rebound, Campbell, no good. He gets his own rebound again. And it's going to be off of Brett Conley. It'll stay St. Albans basketball. Caleb Compton into the ball game for Oak Hill. Also coming in, number 14, Keelan Reamy. Paulin sits down, and Brian England's going to empty the bench. Samples, number 32, into the ball game for St. Albans. Elijah Bass into the ball game. Robley with it to Campbell. Blake Hermansdorfer into the game. He loses it. Back the other way comes Oak Hill. And a foul as Antoine Hicks takes it to the hole. And they're going to get Gabe Robley on that. You'll see it here. Robley got him with the left hand. Antoine Hicks, his first free throw attempt tonight, no good. So St. Albans will get their 12th win of the year, and they will take on Rick Green and the Patriots of George Washington High School. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock on GW's home floor. Blake Hermansdorfer to a cutting Chance Campbell, and they can't connect. It's hard to be on the same page when you don't get a whole lot of playing time. This is good experience for these younger guys. Of course, they don't have a JV in the postseason. Under 1 minute to go. Jones from 12. Tom Jones with 8 in the ball game. Three off the rim, no good for Gabe Robley. Oak Hill with the loose ball. Keenan Reamy has it now to Antoine Hicks. Inside 20 seconds. Jones will chuck a three ball, no good. Back the other way, here comes Chance Campbell. The trailer was Garrett Samples. He couldn't get it to go, and that's going to do it. Our final score from Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans 68, Oak Hill 40, and game number 1 of Quad A Region 3 is in the books here in St. Albans, West Virginia. Red Dragons will travel to George Washington High School to take on the Patriots Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. My thanks to all of the folks here, head coach Brian England and his staff, and all the folks at St. Albans High School for their hospitality this season. We have enjoyed bringing it to you every step of the way. Jack Withrow, the voice of St. Albans basketball, graciously allowing me to come in and cover when he's on the road doing other projects. My appreciation to him is very heartfelt, and I can't say thank you enough. Also to the boss, Butch Mounts, thanks for having me again. It's an honor to work for you, pal. Josh Bowman in the producer's chair tonight. Luke Bowman on the roving camera. Help me out, Josh, with our other cameraman. Toby Maynard on the other camera, so we appreciate that very much. And I'm Brian Nost. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in. On behalf of all of us from Video Productions, final score tonight, St. Albans 68, Oak Hill 40. Thanks so much for being with us, and we'll see you next time right here on Video Productions and NFHS TV. Good night, everybody.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, Every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.